Hi, welcome to music class. I'm your teacher, Mrs. Atwater. I know some of you from the English classes that I teach. I may know some of you just from being around the Learning Center, but I'm really excited to meet all of you, and I know that this is going to be an awesome semester. So just a little bit about me. I've taught music for 13 years, actually 14 years this year. I played the clarinet, I played the piano, I played the cornet up here, which is a little bit like a trumpet, but as you can see is smaller. I played the trombone, the long instrument at the top right, and I also play the alto horn, which is a little bit like the baritone at the bottom. So I play a lot of brass instruments and woodwind instruments and some percussion, but my favorite thing to do is to lead choirs. I love to lead children's choirs and teen choirs. I've led adult choirs, but young people's choirs are my favorite. I love to sing, and I love to help other people love to sing as well. I also teach English here at Esperanza. I really like to read. I like language, creative writing. I journal every day. And so, like I said, maybe I know some of you from English, but that's primarily what I do here in addition to this music class. A little bit more about me. Here is a picture of my family. I have no idea why that circle and cursor is on that picture there, but that is my husband that's pointing to. His name is Reese. There's me, and then there's my son Kai, who graduated from preschool, and he's in kindergarten now. And then here's a picture of a cat, because I have two cats at home, Simba and Nala, for those of you who know The Lion King. I also really love to dance. I dance a lot at church, and I try to take dance lessons whenever I can. And lastly, my favorite food, I have to admit, is a sweet. It's cookie dough ice cream with lots of toppings, please. More toppings than ice cream. And then who doesn't love a good Netflix afternoon? I know I do. So you probably have lots of questions about this course. So we'll try to answer a few. And if you have any more questions, you can ask me anytime. Send me an email, send me a G-chat, even text me, and I'll get back to you. But let's see what we can cover right now. So this class is called an asynchronous course. Asynchronous course. We say async for short. So what does that mean? It means, number one, we don't meet together as a class, so you don't have any live lessons to attend to. Number two, you work through the lessons on your own and at your own pace. Monday through Thursday, once midnight strikes, a new lesson will be opened up for you. It is your responsibility to complete your lesson before the next day when another lesson will open up. If you don't do this, the lessons will pile up, and you don't want that to happen. So this being an asynchronous course, you work through the lessons on your own. And I actually just talked about this a little bit. What's challenging about an asynchronous course? First of all, you have to be self-motivated. You have to say, okay, there are going to be 4 lessons opened up this week for music, 1 a day, and I'm going to be self-motivated and disciplined to complete 1 a day. On the other hand, if you're the type of person that likes to get all your work done on a Friday, that is up to you. You don't have to do 1 a day. You can get all of them done in 1 day as long as they're done by the time the next week starts. You are good. Another thing is that down here, you have to keep up with every day's lesson. Okay, and I think I talked about that too. So those are two things that are challenging about being part of an asynchronous course. But now let's look at what's easy about it. You don't have a live lesson to attend to. So you can kind of work at your own pace. You don't have, it's just a lot different from being in a live class. Okay, so there's some challenging things and then there's some easier things. Regardless, you can be successful in this course, and I'm going to tell you exactly how. Another question you may have, what will you learn in this course? We'll start out with looking at 7 elements of music. Now, when we say elements, we just mean building blocks. What kinds of things make up music? And then we'll go on to look at different musical instruments and different types of voices. And then finally, towards the end of the semester, we will be exploring different music styles and genres and also careers. Another question you might have is, what do the lessons consist of? Well, there are 3 parts to every lesson. The first part is a listening list, and another video will explain to you exactly how that's done. The second part of your lesson, practice, will be a video for you to watch that shows you how to practice a certain concept. So basically, a video will introduce something new to you. And with that video, you'll have some questions to answer to let me know that you understand it. And then finally, the last part of the lesson is called assess. And it's basically answering the question, okay, we learned what we learned. Where do we go from here? Why is this important? So I'll just type a few follow-up thoughts there. You don't have to do anything for assess. You just have to read and think about what's written there. So this is the end of this video. The next video on your map will take you through a lesson. So we'll just walk through a lesson together so that you know exactly what to expect. It'll be really nice to meet you all, and I know that I'll talk to you all either face-to-face or on the phone several times throughout this semester. But I'm so glad to have you in my class, and we're going to have a great time.